Immunization is something very important every child needs as he or she grows in order to be able to make him or her free and safe from diseases. Immunization is the process by which we use vaccine, which is an immunological substance designed to be able to produce specific protection against a given disease. What vaccines does is that it stimulates the production of antibodies and other immune mechanisms in the human body system. Immunization is one of the most powerful and cost-effective means of preventing certain diseases of childhood, such as measles, poliomyelitis, hepatitis B, and many others. Immunization further is one of the most important components of primary health care. Now, the federal government and many health parastatals have tried their very best and a lot of work being done in order to be able to distribute vaccines and make health care affordable to masses. The National Program on Immunization is one of those programs which the federal government, in partnership with the WHO and UNICEF, have been able to put forward to be able to combat and be able to tackle health challenges. Unfortunately, many vaccines need to be kept under a given temperature of between 2 degrees Celsius to 8 degrees Celsius in order for them to be able to maintain their immunogenicity, which is given to these little young ones. Now, over the years, it has been discovered from research that delivery of these vaccines have a lot of challenges they face. And one of the hardest and major challenges they face is the delivery of these vaccines to the given people. Because when these vaccines are being shipped from the cold store to the local government stores, they lose their potency in the process of being exposed to high temperature range. And so therefore, there is necessity to be able to keep them at cold region. Now, here is the program statement. I was assigned to take the Health News Beat in February 2019 during the Immunization Week by my editorial community development group. And I discovered that in KB, we had limited access to these vaccines at cold temperature because there are limited cold room available. And so therefore, I had to be able to provide the solution to this underlying problem by designing a portable vaccine cooler which has the ability to be able to carry more than 120 vaccines and keep them as low temperature, as low as 3 degrees Celsius. Now, this vaccine cooler was designed in my state of deployment, which is here in Benin Kebbi State, Nigeria. As I look forward at meeting the need of effective and efficient way of delivering and distributing vaccines in my host community. Now, the vaccine cooler direct current. Now, the vaccine cooler I named TimseVac is useful for the purposes of vaccination, especially in outreaches to remote areas, because the TimseVac helps to keep the vaccines at extreme cold temperature for over a long period of time, even 2 days or 3 days without electricity or without sunlight. Now, this project was commissioned on Monday, September 16th. Where dignitaries, including representatives of my zonal inspector and local inspectors, were present, and the permanent secretary of ministries were also present at the occasion. The officials at the National Program on Immunization were very grateful for such development and for the wonderful support in being able to help the health system in the state. Basically, the major drive and my motivation through this service here had been my statement, which I coined since October last year, and that mission system is so simple. It's states, service is service. That is my greatest motivation. Some people see service as a waste of time. Some people see it as a time to get busy with some other things. but I see it as a time to serve. Plans I have concerning this project. I have plans to standardize the product, continuing my research on the health vaccines in order to be able to improve it further and make it more efficient and effective. Furthermore, I plan to also mass produce it in order to be able to meet the growing need of the nation in being able to produce these vaccines for many primary healthcare centers and many medical institutions across the nation abroad. I believe so much in Nigeria and our potentials. I believe so much that we have the potentials to be able to make the next generation of technology. And I believe that we in Nigeria here can build the next world's Silicon Valley. My last word of advice for the youths of our nation is that on today's occasion of Nigeria's 59th anniversary, I want to leave you with 3 statements. The first is that you can be all you dreamed to be if you believe in yourself and trust in God. Number 2 is the fact that necessity is the mother of inventions. Anytime you come across an obstacle or a challenge, it is an opportunity to provoke your creativity in you and to be able to provide solutions. And the last one is this, that don't wait till the path is green. You can create the path and leave the tree. There are many of us out there, youths of my age, who are looking for jobs. But why would you look for a job if you can create jobs yourself? All you need to do is find your passion, find what you're naturally good at, and pursue it. I need your support to be able to make this happen. And I want to also use this opportunity to say a big thank you to my family and those who have been a part of my story so far, especially my community of friends, the Tims team. You can visit our website at timsmedia.com and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe our social media pages. God bless Nigeria.